class, and welcome back to music. Today we're going to be learning about the time signature. Music is divided into bars and measures by bar lines. Okay, the time signature is the number at the beginning of a piece of music. It will tell you how many beats or counts go in between each bar. Okay, so this makes music a lot easier to read, and it makes music a lot easier to understand. So I want you to watch this, and I will see you right after.
Hello people, hello friends. This is the show where the fun never ends. We've got beats and notes and everything that you'll ever need to know to play or sing. Come on in, don't be shy.
Luigi's here.
And Mike's the guy. With all our friends, you're sure to be in the know. So welcome to the music, welcome to the music, welcome to the music show. You'll go. Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the music show, where music is, all together now, fundamental. Thanks, team.
Hey, little buddy, are we going to learn about time signatures today? I think it's about time. You get it? About time?
Oh, that's very clever. Very clever indeed.
Clever? So when did the music show become a sitcom? Come on, people, let's get to work. Now, I have a question for our viewing audience. Have you ever noticed those numbers at the beginning of your music that look like this?
Those numbers are called the time signature, and they tell you the meter of the music, or the organization of the beats.
Oh, I get it. No, I don't get it at all.
I'm with you, Fred. What do 4/4 or 3/4 have to do with making music?
They tell you how to group the beats together and where to place the strong beat.
You mean some beats are stronger than others. How so?
Let me show you. Everybody count with me like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You see? That was a group of 4 beats, and beat 1 was the strongest. Let's put those 4 beats inside of a measure. A measure of music is from one bar line to the next bar line.
I thought we were learning about time signatures.
We are. I'm getting there.
Wait, I think I'm getting this. I'm good at math. The top number means how many beats are in each measure, and the bottom number tells you what kind of note gets one beat. 4 means a quarter note, right?
Oh, Fred, that was marvelous. You jumped about 3 lessons.
So, if there is a 3 on top and a 4 on bottom, it means that a quarter note gets 1 beat, and you can put 3 of them in a measure. You would count like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
I feel like waltzing.
I finally feel like I'm making progress with this team. Come on, everybody. Let's sing a song about time signatures. It's about time. It's about time. It's about meter.
It's about the meter.
You ought to try
I'm trying.
a meter on for size.
That's just my size.
4/4. That's 4/4. Strong on 1 and add 3 more. It's all about organizing beats before your eyes. Count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's sing it again.
It's about time. It's about meter. You ought to try
Oh, this makes me very nervous.
a meter on for size. 4/4. That's 4 times. Strong on 1 and add 3 more. It's all about organizing beats before your eyes.
But wait, what about when you see a 3 over a 4?
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. When you see a 3 set over a 4,
Near the music's front door,
strong pulse once every 3 beats, then give it a repeat. Oh, that's why we call it 3/4.
Now I really feel like waltzing. Come on, Mike.
not in 4/4. Get me out of here.
It's about time. Hey, I think they're getting it. It's about meter.
These kids are so smart.
You ought to try
I'm doing it.
a meter on the sides.
Bravo, everybody.
4 over 4. It's all about time, everybody. Strong on 1 and add 3 more. It's all about organizing beeps before your eyes. Now that's what I'm talking about. It's all about organizing beeps before your eyes.
I think I got it.
Of course you do. I'm a wonderful teacher. But that's all for today, folks. See you again real soon on this, The Music Show.
Okay, so we should now have an understanding of what the time signature is all about. Okay, so I'm going to give you some examples and we're going to just work it out to make sure that we understand this. Okay, so I want you to look at these notes. Now these are just a bunch of quarter notes, half notes, and whole notes. And they're just randomly there. Right now it really doesn't make any musical sense other than they're just notes. So what I want to do is I want to organize these notes to make some sense. Okay, so let's start by actually just looking at how many beats each note is worth. Let's start there. Okay, so we have a quarter note, which is 1. So we have 4 quarter notes. They're each worth 1 beat. Then we have 2 half notes. Each half note equals 2 beats. Then we have 2 quarter notes. Each quarter note equals 1 beat. Then we have a half note, which equals 2 beats. And we have a whole note that equals 4 beats. Now let's put in the time signature. So the time signature, we're just going to look at the top number. We're not going to worry about the bottom number. We're just going to focus on the top number. The top number is going to tell us how many beats we want in between each bar line. Okay, so we need 4 beats. So when we look at the notes, we're going to put a bar line after each 4th beat. Okay, not each 4th note, each 4th beat. Okay, so we look here, we have 4 quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to put a bar line right after the 4th one, and that's 4 beats. Okay, now let's look at the next 2. These half notes are worth 2 beats each. So we're going to put a bar line after the second one because 2 plus 2 equals 4. Okay, now let's look at the next. We have a quarter note, that's 1 beat, another quarter note, 1 beat, that's 2 beats so far, and then we have a half note which is worth 2 beats. So that's 4 beats, we put another bar line. And then we have a whole note which by itself is worth 4 beats. Then we have a double bar line because the double bar line now means that that's the end. Okay, so now that we have this piece of music and we have the time signature, we have everything organized properly, let's try and clap this. So now we're going to clap it differently because we're going to clap it by counting the number of beats in the measure, in the bar. Instead of going ta, ta, we're going to actually count each beat in the measure like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, Next bar, 1, 2, 3, 4. Next bar, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the last one, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm always counting to 4 because each measure has to add up to 4 beats. So I'm always going to count up to 4. Okay, but where I make a sound depends on which note that I'm clapping. So let's try that again. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So that is 4 beats in a bar. Okay, we're just going to focus today really on the top number of the time signature. So let's change that top number. We're going to change that top number now from 4 to 3. Okay, so now we have 3 beats in each measure. So now we're going to add a bar line after every third beat. Okay, so take a look at this. I want you to just see if you can figure out, even before I tell you, where the bar lines are supposed to go. And then we'll see if you're correct. Okay, so take a quick look. After every third beat, we should have a bar line. So let's look at the value of all these notes. Okay, we have a quarter note, which is 1 beat, another quarter note, and another quarter note. That's 3 beats. We put a bar line. Then we have a half note, which is 2 beats, and then a quarter note, which is 1. 2 plus 1 equals 3, bar line. Then we have a quarter note, another quarter note, and another quarter note. That's 3 beats, bar line. Then we have a quarter note and a half note, which together equals 3 beats. And then we put a double bar line, because that's the end. You always put a double bar line at the end. Okay, so let's clap this one. So now we're clapping 3 beats. We're counting to 3 beats, so we're not counting to 4 beats. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, got it? Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Now, if you notice, the first beat is the strong beat. That's what gives you that 3/4 time feel. Okay? Because we want to know right away when we listen to the song what the time signature is. So we could actually hear the beat. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You could feel that and know just by listening that it's 3 beats in each measure. Okay? All right. So let's try another one. Let's try 2 beats in a bar. Okay, this will be the last one. Now we have some notes. We're going to put a bar line after every second beat because there's only 2 beats in a bar. Okay, so we have a quarter note and then another quarter note, bar line. Then we have another quarter note and another quarter note, that's 2 beats, bar line. And here we have a half note, which gets 2 beats. So bar line, and then we have another half note. And then we put our double bar line because that's the end. Okay, so let's go ahead, and this time we're going to count to 2. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, let's try it again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so that's 2 beats in a bar. So I hope you understand that if the time signature has a 4 on the top, that you're going to count to 4. And the first beat is your strong beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if it's 3/4 time, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay? So right now we're focusing on how it looks on paper, but I also want you to consider what it sounds like. Okay, so that's what our next segment is going to be. It's going to be to actually see if we could hear a 4/4 time signature or a 3/4 time signature. If we could distinguish between the two. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually play some music, and I want you to listen to it, and I want you to see if you could hear the count. If the time signature in the song is going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, or if it's going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You have to listen carefully, okay? So have a listen to this, and we're going to find out. I want to see if you could hear which one it is. If it's a 4/4 time signature or a 3/4 time signature.
And all I can do when the tanks run dry is see what's in reserve. And all I can do when the plans break down is stay on my feet. And all I can do at the end of the day is play on, keep the beat.
All right. So did you figure it out? Is it 4 beats in a bar or is it 3 beats in a bar? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to count it so you can see how to count it, and you could actually hear what the time signature is. Okay, so I'm going to play it again, and this time I'm going to count along with it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You hear it? So now, let me do the wrong time so you can hear how it would sound if I got the wrong time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So once I switch the time to the wrong time signature, it doesn't really sound like it makes sense anymore. So it's actually something that you could feel. Okay, so let me just try that one more time. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So that is 4 beats in a measure, or 4 beats in a bar. Okay? So what I want to do now is I'm going to play 2 more. This time I'm going to play 2 very simple nursery rhymes. Something very simple. And I want you to listen to it and see if you can figure out if it's 4 beats in a bar or if it's 3 beats in a bar. Just by listening to it, just by feeling it. Let's see if you can figure it out.
My Bonnie lies over the ocean. My Bonnie lies over the sea. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. Oh, bring back my Bonnie to me. Bring back, oh, bring back my Bonnie to me, to me. Bring back, oh, bring
so let's see if you are correct. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to count it this time. And let's see if you came up with the right time signature, if you were counting the correct amount of beats. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's 3 beats in each measure. 3 beats in a bar. Okay, so that time signature is 3/4 time. All right, so notice that for that one, it has like a waltz type of feel. Dun, 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 dun. The strong beat happens on the first, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. So it's like a waltz type of feel. Okay, so let's play another one. Try this. This is another nursery rhyme. Take a listen and let's see if you figure out the correct time signature for this song.
I've been working on the railroad all the livelong day. I've been working on the railroad just to pass the time away. Can't you hear the whistle blowing? Rise up so early in the morn. Can't you hear the captain shouting? Dinah, blow your horn.
Okay, you got it? Let's see if you got it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to count it. And let's see if you have the correct number of beats in each bar or each measure. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that is 4/4 time. 4 beats in each measure, or 4 beats in a bar. I keep saying both of them because both is correct. It's 4 beats in a bar, or you could say 4 beats in each measure. Okay, the distance between each bar line is a measure. Okay, so you could call that a bar or you could call it a measure. Okay, all right. So what you guys are going to do is I want you guys to create 4 measures, again, 4 measures, 4 bars of notes in 4/4 time. It's going to look something like this, and you are going to add notes in each measure. So it will look like this, except I want you to add some eighth notes, like the pair of eighth notes that we've been doing in music math. And I want you also to find a spot to add some 16th notes. Remember, 4 16th notes equals 1 beat as well. And I want each measure to add up to 4 beats. Okay? So you're going to use 16th notes, you're going to use eighth notes, quarter notes, half notes. You could use dotted half notes, okay, and whole notes. Okay? If you want to use a dotted quarter note, then you can feel free to do that as well. Okay? You do not have to use any rests. As a matter of fact, for this, I don't want you to use any rests. Only use notes. Okay? And you are also going to do 3 bars of 3/4 time. Okay? So each measure or each bar will add up to 3 beats. Okay? I want 3 bars of that. And then last, I would like 2 4 times, so which means you put 2 beats in each measure. Okay, so each measure has to add up to 2 beats. Okay, so if you have 2 eighth notes connected by a beam, that's only worth 1 beat. So each measure has to add up to 2 beats. Okay, all right. So what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and do that on paper. Okay, if you have the ability to do it on the computer and you wish to do it on the computer and then send me a screenshot, you can do that. But otherwise, you will just use regular paper. Then you will take a photo of it similar to what you see on the screen, and you will just submit that photo of your work with your name on it. Okay, make sure you write your name on your sheet of paper, and I want you to submit that into the Google Classroom. Okay, so I wish you guys good luck, and I will see you guys next week.